Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
It's good to have you here. I'm Whitney Ward. We are learning more tonight about a police shooting at Shadle Park High School last night while a baseball game was going on. The man shot is hospitalized but is expected to survive.
Our Nathan Hyun spent the afternoon in Shadle Park and spoke with neighbors near the shooting. He's joining us live now with more. Nathan?
Hi there, Mark and Whitney. Well, I'm live by Longfellow Avenue, which is at the edge of Shadle Park High School, and this is where the shooting took place yesterday. Those are the sounds of gunshots captured by a home near Shadle Park High School. The owner of the video says her husband and son were playing outside when they suddenly heard gunshots.
So it happened just down there in the parking lot, kind of on the other side of the baseball diamond.
Megan Martins Hayworth also lives close to the scene of the shooting. She heard the shots loud and clear.
Usually if things happen, it's over in the park across the track or something a little more distant. So most of the time it's really quiet. It's a quiet neighborhood.
Around 4:30 yesterday afternoon, Spokane police say a man fired his gun at a tow truck before running away. Then around 6:10 p.m., police found the man near Shadle Park High School. Police say about 5 minutes later, 3 officers fired shots, hitting the man multiple times.
Pretty nerve-wracking to think this was happening within, 50 yards of pile of teenagers.
Police say a gun was found on the suspect. The suspect was transported to a local hospital with life-threatening injuries.
I heard that the officers had actually yelled, "Get down, get down, get down," and that the high schoolers had hit the deck.
A home right across the street from the shooting shared these photos with us. They declined to be on camera, but the homeowner told us bullets from the shooting hit their home and their vehicles. The homeowner tells us his family was home during the shooting, but luckily no one in their home was injured. Spokane Public Schools told KREM 2 that school went on as normal today. SPS said that Shadle Park had extra counselors on hand for any students affected by the shooting. And the 3 officers who fired their shots have been placed on administrative leave. That's as protocol, and the Spokane Independent Investigative Response Team is now investigating the shooting. Live in Spokane, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.
Nathan, thank you. The GOP frontrunner for Washington governor and former King County Sheriff Dave Rker says he no longer wants the endorsement of his own party after the state's GOP convention.
That convention is happening right now in Spokane. In a tweet, Rker said the party is in such disarray that they are considering making no endorsement at all for governor. So Rker is withdrawing his name from the endorsement process, saying the party is repeatedly changing the rules and twisting the process to get their desired outcome. I just sat down with Rker about an hour ago to ask him about that decision. He said he decided to not seek the endorsement because he says the party lied to him and the delegates about his opponent. Rikert's biggest challenger in the GOP is Semi Bird. Just 2 days ago, the Seattle Times revealed that Bird pleaded guilty back in '93 to bank larceny for lying on a credit application. Bird told the paper that he makes no excuses and that it was, quote, wrong. Rker says he was told his opponent would be disqualified, but then the state party changed its mind. He says the whole convention has been chaotic, dishonest, and unfair, so he decided to no longer seek the backing of the state GOP.
It just evolved into chaos. And so eventually you have to make a decision. Do I want to be a part of this chaotic, in my opinion, disjointed, deceptive effort to adjust the whole process to fit a candidate back into a position to run for governor? At some point you have to make a decision to say this is crazy. This is not a process that's fair.
So to be clear, Rker is still running for governor as a Republican. Mark also asked him if the party's infighting could hurt his chances in his bid to become governor. He said no. He offered this message to voters.
I'm still running for governor. My message to all voters really is take a look at the candidates and you decide, do your research and choose the best candidate. And I think you'll find that I am the best candidate. That we have solutions to the problems that we're facing and will unite this state.
All right, so what happens from here? We reached out to the state GOP chair, Jim Walsh, but have not been able to get a hold of him, and his voicemail is full.
We know the convention wraps up on Saturday when the delegates will endorse their candidates. After that, of course, is the primary in August, where voters will decide which candidates advance to the general election in November. Tonight, newly obtained court documents are giving us a better idea of what happened the night a woman allegedly killed her ex-boyfriend in Meade.
37-year-old Cynthia Khalil is facing murder and burglary charges. According to court documents, Khalil violated a domestic violence protection order when she allegedly entered the victim's home, 40-year-old Justin Daniel. Court documents show that Daniel and Khalil were going through a custody battle over their 3-year-old daughter.
Neighbors and one of Daniel's daughters heard several loud pops and bangs, according to court documents. Court records also show that Khalil had showed up at her stepfather's home covered in blood and said she was stabbed. The court documents show Daniel suffered 48 stab wounds and 3 gunshot wounds.
Khalil has been booked into the Spokane County Jail on a $2 million bond. We are working to learn more about a man who was hit by a train near downtown Spokane today. According to Spokane police, this morning the man was rushed to the hospital after he was hit near 7th Avenue and Cannon Street.
So officials told us the man had been lying down between the tracks, and as the train got closer, he stood up and walked in front of the train. They are currently investigating tonight. Right now, taking a quick break from the headlines to talk weather, tracking more windy weather here across the region.
Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo to find out. Jeremy, we've made it to Friday. How's the weekend shaping up?
I think it's going to be a fantastic one. We've got rain moving through this weekend, but I think most of us don't even know. And Sunday looks almost identical to today. 58 degrees is where we've topped out, and it's a beautiful 58 out there. Just head outside, enjoy it. Wait until the end of the news, though. When it comes to tomorrow, it starts out almost identical to today. Clear skies, cool temps, those temperatures almost dead on what we woke up to this morning, eventually turn into highs in the mid-60s as that wind dies down and the sunshine dominates. There is a little model indication that we'll see an arm of high cloud cover move through tomorrow afternoon, preceding a round of showers that hits the region Saturday night and early Sunday morning. It doesn't hit us until well after dark, and it doesn't really hinder any cloud cover or like sunshine Sunday morning. It all moves into Montana by then. A few lingering showers up in the mountain as the day begins is about it. Overall, it looks like both Saturday and Sunday offer nothing but sunshine. Sure, a couple of clouds, but like mostly sunny. 65 on Saturday, 57 on Sunday makes it almost an exact repeat of today. We'll see wind pick up Sunday, but it's out of the west instead of east, so really Sunday is today and Monday is, well, it's somewhere in between.